Hello everybody and welcome to this week's episode of Overcoming the Wednesday Hump. For those of you who are new to these videos, they are designed to do just that, to help you to overcome that midweek Wednesday feeling when you're halfway through the week, your motivation levels are starting to dip and you're asking yourself, how am I going to get through this week? These videos are designed to lift you back up and to give you that motivation and that inspiration to keep driving forward in the direction towards your goals and your dreams for the future. Now, for those of you who are new to this channel, I want to say welcome. Thank you for passing by. I really do hope that the video that I share today will offer value to your life. And I really do hope that if you've looked through the previous content, you find that inspiring. Please do like and subscribe so that you can get weekly notifications when I release new videos. For those of you who are regulars, thank you so much for your support. I'm really grateful. Please do like these videos. It really helps me to see what you're enjoying. And if you've got any suggestions for videos that you want me to share, then by all means put those in the comments below and I will try my best to accommodate for that. Now, in this week's video, I want to talk about the importance of investing in you. And this is such an important topic because oftentimes we are investing in everybody else and everything else but ourselves. But in order for you to be your most effective and your most efficient, you need to think about investing in yourselves. You need to make yourself the best possible version, the strongest possible version, the most energized version of you. That is what you need to aspire to. And the way you'll be able to do that is by intentionally making time and making decisions and choices that are allowing you to invest in yourself. Now, in this week's video, I want to touch on 6 areas that I personally think are really important areas that you should consider when you are thinking about investing into yourself and how exactly you should invest in yourself. The first area I want to talk about is investing in your intellectual development. This is really important because we live in a world that is constantly evolving. You know, yesterday's news is old, there's new news today and there's new news coming up in the future. And it's really important that you are keeping up with the pace of all of the transitions and all of the changes. And one of the ways you can do that is by investing in your intellectual development. So reading books in the area that you are interested in, you know, doing courses to keep you relevant, being up to date with current news and matters and thinking about your opinion on these matters. And in order to even form your own opinion, you need to be aware about what's going on, which is why it's so important that you are investing in yourself through courses, through reading books, listening to podcasts. There is a wealth of information out there, and it's really important that you start tapping into that information so that you can continue to stimulate your mind and to develop yourself intellectually. The second point I want to touch on is investing in your creativity. I'm a real big fan of creativity. I think it's really important. For those of you who know my background, you know that I'm a medical doctor, and so medicine is creative in its own way, but it's not a typical kind of artsy type thing. It doesn't involve painting or music or anything like that. And so I like to make a conscious effort to engage in things that allow me to exercise different aspects of creativity that medicine doesn't allow me to activate. And I encourage you to do the same, to really tap into your creativity, because all of us have a creative flair. And when you can tap into that creativity, it really helps you to start thinking differently. And that is a transferable skill that you can then take to a different environment. So even in the world of medicine, if I'm exercising my creativity outside of medicine, when I am in the hospital, when I do see different problems, I can think of more creative solutions that can address those issues because I am consciously trying to make sure that I am exercising my muscle of creativity. So I encourage you to do the same. Exercise your muscle of creativity, because often it's those wacky, cool, creative ideas that seem bizarre to other people that are the ideas that actually really do make a change and have a lasting and a positive impact. So I encourage you to invest in your creativity. The third area that I think it's important that you focus on investing your time, your money and your effort into is your physical and your mental health. Now, this is something that of course I will bang on about as a doctor, but it's so important. You know, we have one body to last us for this lifetime, and the decisions that you make on a daily basis have an impact on your overall physical and mental well-being. What you're choosing to eat on a daily basis, how much physical exercise you're trying to get into your week or into your your day. You know, all of these things are important. Choosing to walk for 20 minutes instead of getting the bus, a change like that can have an overall significant impact on your health. And so it's really important that you're conscious, just as you would plan, you know, your week, or plan your business idea, or plan the things that are important in your life. Have a plan for your health. Intentionally factor in time to exercise, factor in time to meal prep. Do these things because they will help you and you will thank yourself for it later. I encourage you to invest in your mental health as well by making sure you're prioritizing self-care, making sure that you are not engaging in things that are toxic. If there are negative people in your life, separate yourself from them. You know, make these decisions and make these choices because they are an investment into your physical and your mental well-being, and that is important. The fourth point I want to make is I want to encourage you to invest in your spiritual well-being. Now, this will be different for everybody. I can definitely talk from my perspective because it's what I know, but personally, I am a Christian. And so it's really important that I invest in going to church on a weekly basis if work permits, reading the Bible, doing the things that help me to feel spiritually grounded and secure. Because if you do have a faith, it's really important that you allow yourself to be rooted and really invest in that. And for those of you that don't have a faith, there are other ways that you can tap into your spirituality, be it, reflecting or taking time out just to reason and reflect on life in general. These are things that will help you. So I encourage you to tap into your spirituality and to really consciously invest time and energy into that. The fifth point I want to make is I want to encourage you to invest in your social interaction. As humans, we are social creatures, we're social beings, and it's really important that we are making time for the people that we love, that we are making time to enjoy moments with our friends, to form wonderful memories. Oftentimes, you'll see these quotes by super successful people who are on their deathbeds or they're in a really challenging place, and they say in that moment how much money they earn, how successful they were, that isn't what really mattered to them. Though that was important, what truly trumped all of that and was of greater significance was their loved ones, the memories and the opportunities that they spent with them. And oftentimes they say, I wish I spent more time. So I really want to encourage you to factor in time for getting that social interaction and being around the people that you love, because that is what will help you to live an overall more fulfilled and happy life. The sixth and final point I want to make is I want to encourage you to invest in your finances. Now, this is a really important topic because, there's that saying that money makes the world go round. And, to some degree, that's really true, because how can we survive if we don't have money? How can we build a solid future for ourselves if we don't have a stable financial foundation? And I want to encourage you, just as you would spend time studying for your chosen profession or whatever area of life that you're hoping to excel in, I encourage you to develop your financial literacy. Because there are skills and there are habits, financial habits that you can start to build and develop that will give you that solid foundation. Saving 10% of the money that you get, investing in various investments that can give you a return. Just thinking strategically about how you can get the most out of your money. Choosing to buy your shopping at a cheaper store compared to a more expensive store so that you can use the money that you save to then put somewhere else. There are different strategies that you can use to really make your money work for you. And it's important, especially for the younger people who are listening to my videos, it's important that you start developing those healthy financial habits, because they will stand you in good stead for the future. So I really, really, really hope that those 6 tips encouraged you. As I said, this video was all about the importance of investing in you so that you're in a strong position to be more effective, and then to also be able to help and support and invest into other people. So I hope this encouraged you. As I said at the beginning, please do like the video. It really helps me to see that you're gaining value from these. Feel free to put any comments down below if you want me to talk about anything else, or if you have any questions. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.